Antonio Bode present dual fuel diesel engine calibration of big end bearing temperature sensor.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. In this occasion, and to continue my previous video about big end bearing temperature monitoring system, I will share about how to calibrate of the big end bearing temperature sensor. As you can see above my desk, there are several tools. This tool used for calibration of big end bearing temperature sensor. At first, this is the extension cable. This is extension cable with connector is D sub. And then next is Quasar Leaf Pro HS V2 with the connection, one is USB and other side is D sub connector. And then the last is this one is CAN bus adapter. This connection is D sub, and at end point there are two cable. These two cable connected to number 2 and number 7 pin. So how to connect all of these tools? Let's see the video. Let's go.
Connection between personal computer and signal processing unit. Following is the connection between a laptop and GB200 or 300 signal processing unit by using USB to CAN adapter. The equipment necessary to be used for big end bearing temperature calibration are as follows: laptop or personal computer, Quasar Leaf Pro HS V2, 10-meter extension cable, and CAN bus adapter. For CAN bus adapter, the pin used for connecting to GBP200 or 300 signal processing unit are as follows: pin number 2 to CAN LX43, pin number 7 CAL HX41. Before carry out calibration, software KMCT to be installed to the laptop by running installer and follow all the steps. The necessary software to be installed are as follows: KMCT Setup 5.2.0.9, VCI driver, and Quasar driver. Sometimes you will need old version Frame Network version 2.0 in order to continue the installation. Restart the laptop after completion of the installation. Open the cover of GB200-300 SBU and disconnect cables from terminal CAN LX43 and CAL HX41, and connect cables from CAN adapter pin number 2 and 7. Next, connect CAN adapter to extension cable and to Quasar Leaf Pro, then to laptop USB port. After establishing the connection between laptop and SPU, then following is how to use KMCT configuration tools. 1. Start KMCT tools. Make sure that KMCT version is 5.2.0.9 or newer. Select Add Can Open from upper left corner on the screen. Input the adapter type Quasar Leaf Pro HS V2, then click drop down list for baud rate, then choose 500 kilobyte. Right click on the Quasar channel to the left and choose search nodes. The nodes search is displayed on the bottom left corner with until 128 nodes have been run through. window GB200CM Route 25 appear and check whether the number of channel, minimum RPM, etc. are automatically showing the values. For enable continuous read by ticking box in the commissioning window. Number of channel, minimum RPM, and alarm setting can be inputted in these windows. Calibrating the sensors. Calibration is recommended to be done with a running engine, but can also be done with stop engine. Calibrating one channel at a time is recommended, but all channels can also be calibrated at the same time. At first, we will carry out under engine stop by turning the crankshaft so that the viral sensor antenna is in front of the stationary antenna. Viewing sensor signal strength and shape. It is possible to view the current signal strength of selected channel and also the amplitude and shape of the echoes returned to the SPU from the sensor in question. The top window called signal strength shows the current signal level of the sensor signal. The red dot shows the samples used to automatically adjust the receiver gain. Lower window shows the amplitude of the signal reflected back from the sensor. The red dot in this graph are used to validate the received sensor signal. When confirmed that sensor status is changed from no signal from sensor or validation failed to channel running and signal valid, then we can carry out calibration by click Cal Systems. The state of the sensor channel will change from calibrating cable delay is detected, OK, calibrating min gain, calibrating max gain to running, OK. The cable delay will automatically update when the calibrated value if continuous read is enabled. As you can see that for sensor number 7, the status is remain no change. It is in calibrating min. But for number 2 sensor, the status is running normally. Due to this doubtful condition for number 7 sensor, and there is possibility that the sensor is malfunction, therefore we carry out investigation by measuring the gap between the sensor and stationary antenna, and found that the gap is 13.8, less than standard 17 plus minus 3 mm. Therefore, it is necessary to be adjusted the gap. By replacing existing spacer from 1.9 mm to 0.7 mm, it is expected that the gap is increased from 13.8 mm to 15 mm. Reinstall the sensor with thinner spacer and tighten the locking bolt. Then measure the gap between the sensor antenna and stationary antenna. After confirm that the gap is within the range, then recalibrate the temperature sensor. When confirmed that sensor status is changed from no signal from sensor or validation failed to channel running and signal valid, then we can carry out calibration by click Cal System. But the same status is observed. The calibrate min gain is not changed to next state. Considering this state condition and signal strength which is sometimes is zero or lost, the sensor condition is high possibility is under malfunction. Other possibilities is poor connection cables in the SPU or cable gland. Following is the calibration of beak and bearing temperature sensor conducted to all the sensors under engine stop. Calibrating with a running engine. The procedure is same with calibration during engine stop. For 4-stroke diesel engine, 8 cylinders, the sensor will be in range for every 2 cylinders each time. For calibrating during engine running, as Cal System, and when the sensor in good condition, the sensor state will change from calibrating cable delay is detected OK, calibrating min gain, calibrating max gain to running OK. The cable delay will automatically update the calibrated value if continuous read is enabled. Perform the calibration 1 or 3 times for each channel to ensure proper calibration result. Number 7 sensor is remain abnormal during calibration under engine is running. Sometimes signal loss is occur. Set back all cover and secure all the tools after completion of the calibration.
I think that's all my video about how to calibrate big end bearing temperature sensor. If you think that my video is useful, you can share to others because sharing knowledge is priceless charity. You can help to support my channel by subscribe my channel. I do really appreciate all of your support because it helped me to continue my channel. So anyway, thank you for watching. See you in my another video. Bye bye.
If you have any question or advice, please leave your comment down below. See you! The Antonio Project.